7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y guandules no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que
Metal. That's right, guys. It's 7:10 a.m. How you doing? I love that intro. No matter how many times I see it, it makes me laugh. Oh, the one guy with the big sign that has the words, and he's like gets in the camera and he's all. Oh, I love that. Oh, words cannot say how much I love that. Good morning, guys. It's 7:10 a.m. We got a whole mess of people up in here this morning. We got Nova Mike. Hey, how's it going, Nova Mike? Good to see you up in here. Oh man, glad you could join us. We need to get together, man. Have lunch, talk some movie stuff. Nova Mike's a great guy, good supporter of the channel. Good guy. Lonnie, how's it going? Tim, Chantel, Teresa, Rosie, not Rosie the dog, Rosie Key guy, Rosie the dog's here too. She already did her morning producer duties outside, so we should be good. Oh man, Jeremy's in here this morning. Good God, a lot of people up in here this morning. John, hey, how you doing? Oh man, good morning, guys. We got a good one in store for you today. We are looking at the craziest, wildest Guinness World Records. They'll give a record to just about anything to anybody, and we're gonna dive into the craziness. We're disconnected for some reason on the chat overlay. Oh well. Hey, I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good. Great morning. You know, we might be getting some rain. I like this kind of weather. Oh, it was a good one, man, about the shadow people yesterday. If you guys didn't check that one out, we dove deep into shadow people. I actually had an experience one time with what I would classify as a shadow person. So we deep dive into that. I told my story. Really cool. So yeah, check that back out, guys. Hey, if you do, make sure you leave some comments on there. It really helps the algorithm, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for everything, man. You guys tune into the 420 show, which is a great show. Today is Weed Wednesday, guys, and today begins March Cannabis Madness from the Daily Dank, guys. April is officially Cannabis Appreciation Month, but March is Cannabis Madness. Cannabis Madness? Yeah. You have so many names, so many things going on. I gotta remember. March Cannabis Madness. That is right. We're gonna be getting into a lot of stuff, guys. What we are getting into in March is going to start on Monday is we are going to do a 32 elimination tournament called the Flower Bowl, guys. I know the bowls are football and NCAA March Madness is basketball, but we do what we want at the Daily Dank. So we are doing a NCAA style tournament. One round and you're done. We're going to be going heads up. You're going to be seeing the likes of Baby Jeter going up against Elion. You're going to see the likes of Oh, I'm trying to think of some brands now, but you're going to see all the brands, and they're going to go heads up, guys. So if we have 32 different strains and different brands. Some we might have different brands with different strains, similar brands with different strains going heads up. But yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to be giving away an amazing, amazing prize at the end of March, guys. So, Tim, Cannabis Appreciation Month, you should hand out some samples to each of us. Yeah, so we're going to be doing a 1-round elimination, guys. 32 different flower. We're going to do a straight up test. It's going to be the smell test, the taste test, the smoke test, and then the high test. And whoever wins is going to be going on to the next round, and we're going to be crowning one March Cannabis Madness winner. And then I'm working on something really cool, guys, for the prize. Today's just the first. Everything really will be dropping on Monday. That's the first round when that starts, and I'll have the prize. It's a good one. You know, I went to that autograph con. That's all I'm saying, guys. And we got a whole bunch of cannabis stuff to get into, guys. I'm super, super excited about the month. Yeah, it's really good. And we actually we're gonna do a meetup. I actually have time to put stuff together. So this one, you know, we learned a lot on the horror one. You know, I learned a lot of how to put these together, and it's gonna flow. It's gonna flow a lot better now, guys. Um, for the infusion inside of paper. Yeah. Um, only 8 more days until Cannabis Birthday Madness. Is your birthday in 8 days, Lonnie? Oh, do we have a birthday boy coming up? Oh, shouldn't have told us that, Lonnie. You shouldn't have told us that. Yeah, make sure also, guys, real quick before we get into this, we are doing a giveaway for The Exorcist. Got the glare there. Exorcist signed 8x10 Linda Blair. This thing's fire, man. Beckett certified. It came out of a BAM box. If you haven't seen that video yet, go back and check out Baked and Unboxed from Friday. We unboxed a really cool anniversary box. Excuse me, guys. I got the sniffles, and man, I can't shake this cold. Been a few weeks and still having it. Anyway, check that out, guys. Hashtag BAM to get entered to win that. Also, hashtag Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, TNMT, to get entered to win the lithograph from a BAM box. I believe, yeah, BAM box. And then we also hashtag Loot Crate for the T-shirt. The Aliens t-shirt. Those are the giveaways in the next few weeks, guys. So make sure you can get on that. Lonnie can neither confirm nor deny his birthday. So I'm taking that as a yes, 100%. All right, guys, let's get into this. We go. You know what? First, I almost forgot. We got your daily dank for the first day of March Cannabis Madness, 3/1/2023. Let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, we are covering for the Daily Dank today. You know, it's about time they legalize this stuff, man. Federal. So we're going to go over some quick facts of studies that they've done saying whether or not the majority of the public would like cannabis, how many use cannabis. We're going to get into some facts, guys. We're going to blow your mind. All right, first one up is around 9 in 10 Americans favor some form of marijuana legalization. According to an April 2021 PEW Research Center survey, an overwhelming majority of U.S. adults, 91%, say either that marijuana should be legal for medical and recreational use, 60%, or that it should be legal for medical use only, 31%. Just 8% say the drug should not be any kind of legal form. You know, I'm still blown away by that even 8% would say, you know, and that's probably mom and pop farmer out in, you know, God, you know, loving, God fearing people. But yeah, the people want it, man. And I don't understand these politicians. And we don't talk politics, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, this guy. But man, all these guys who claim to be so smart and they're such businessmen and blah blah blah, you could clear the deficit within 2 years easily. You could be one of the first presidents to clear the deficit, especially in the shape that we're in, just by legalizing this thing, man. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, second one, guys. There has been dramatic increase in public support for marijuana legalization in the last 2 decades. Yeah, people are coming around to it. In addition to asking about medical and recreational use of marijuana, the center also asked Americans a more general question about legalization of marijuana. In 2019, the last time the center was asked that question, 2/3 of adults expressed support for marijuana legalization, more than double the share who said in 2000. That's what the more that people are seeing, the especially the positive uses for it. One thing I didn't like was, I love that it went recreational. It's great that everyone has access to it, or 21 or older. Um, I like that, but I almost wonder if it diminished some of the medical aspects of it, because now, it's almost like drinking a beer per se, where there are a lot of beneficial medical, and a lot of people use it for medical. So, I think let's not lose sight of that. All right, supporters and opponents of marijuana legalization cite different reasons for their views. 79% who oppose marijuana say a very important reason that it would increase the number of car accidents involving drivers who use marijuana. And then 69%, around 7 in 10, say a very important reason that legalization would lead to more people using stronger and more addictive drugs. So you're looking at the gateway drug thing for that. And then car accidents. Have these people never ridden with a stoner? I mean, if you get in a car accident, it's going to be going eight. Rosie, we're talking car accidents. Um, it's going to be like going 8 miles an hour and you're going to hit the fence or something. Like stoners. I don't know. I would love to see the statistics on stone driving versus drunk driving and reaction differences and stuff. And I know I'm not advocating for stone driving at all. You should never drive sorry guys, I was looking to see what Rosie was barking at. You should never drive under the influence of anything. Just throw that out there. All right. Last but not least for this segment, guys, public support of marijuana legalization differs wide by age and party. So older adults are less far likely than younger ones to support marijuana. Really, older adults are far less likely than yeah, but I don't know about that. They're saying 32% of adults ages 75 or older say that marijuana should be legal. So 32%, that, that goes back, especially that age gap. You're looking at mom and pop, farmer that are dead set in their ways, and these hippies, goddamn hippies. um, so you definitely got to kind of remember that part of it. They're just giving it away to another and blame us for not giving enough. That is true. I talk with my 76-year-old neighbors that used to talk bad about our usual. Now they want to try it. Yeah, definitely. Hey, Linda, good morning. Zeke. Yeah, definitely. When I was bud tending, I noticed if you work that morning shift, the majority of the people were what we call snowbirds locally, but people who come from other retired folks. And you'd be surprised, overwhelming people you would never think of, but it's accepted as more of a medical, it's definitely not what it was, and I think it's going to become widely accepted overall. There's no denying it. It's here to stay, folks. And that was your daily dank. All right, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this bad boy. The wildest world records of all time. And those are actual photos of what we're going to be looking at. And that is that man, that boy, man, what, child, I don't know, that is holding his mouth wide open. Yes, that is a world record that we're going to be covering. All right, first up, guys. Two women broke the record for the fastest trip around the world on a tandem bike. Who on earth would even think of this? So, Kat Dixon and Raz Marazdan left England in June 2019 on their tandem bike, on one goal in mind, to bike across the world faster than anyone had before. After 263 days, 8 hours, 7 minutes, and 25 countries, and 18,263 miles, the pair broke the world record according to the Guinness Records. I would never even think of this. A tandem bike. Hey, you know what? Man, I guess that is the way to go. They did it quick too. 263 days, 18,000 miles, so under a year, about 100 days under a year. 25 countries. Wow, that's pretty cool. Makes for some long ass days, I tell you that. And man, I'm assuming they were. What was the names on that? Let's see real quick. Kat Dixon and Raz. So I'm assuming they're a couple, probably. Oh, sorry, guys, man, sniffles. I don't know about you guys. Other than my friend Tim W on here, I don't know anyone who could spend that much time. Maybe Teresa Deller and Fred, that much time together. Imagine the fights. You're not pedaling fast enough. No, you're not. I mean, just you're out in the wide desert or out in just like you got 100 miles to the next town. You're irritable because you're biking all day. It's hot and you got your spouse or loved one behind you. That kind of just bubbles up conflict. They're smelly, you're smelly, it's uncomfortable, your feet probably are blistered up, your legs are tired, and then your loving husband mentions something about you not pedaling fast enough, or hey, can you pick it up? We got a hill at just whatever it may be. Raz, you're done. No more Raz. All right, guys, let's get into this next one. One woman earned the title of most cinema productions attended after seeing Bohemian Rhapsody over 100 times. Joanne Connor, if you want to come with me, if you want to live, come with me, John Connor, Joanne Connor. Oh, sorry. So, who lives in Redcliffe, Brisbane, discovered a newfound passion when she first watched Bohemian Rhapsody in the theater. She became so enamored with the Queen biopic that she saw the film 107 more times this year. That earned her the Guinness Book of World Record. So she went to the theater 108 times to go see that flick. Hopefully she had that movie pass. Who remembers that? Oh, that thing had like the greatest ideas. It was you paid a monthly fee and you could just go see a movie once a day if you wanted to. And that's why I like, yeah, so you paid $30 and you could go to a movie once a day. And I don't think they planned on how many people would go that once a day, and it ended up going bankrupt. But man, 108 times, what's that? Oh, I have to pull up the calculator. So what's that, about $10 a movie? I mean, on average, I don't know in Brisbane what they're getting for a movie, but what is that? 100 times? Oh, let's see, 108 times. Oops. 108 times $10. So she spent $1,000, almost 1,100. Eh, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Um, yeah, I don't know. Of all the movies, I don't know if that's the one I would pick, but oh, in March, a Remnant Royal Logistic Corps pulled a van that weighed 4,000 pounds through Elmheim Palace, Oxford, in England. According to the Guinness World Record, in all, 12 soldiers took turns pulling the vehicle, switching on and off every 10 to 20 minutes. At the end of the 12 hours, the troops were able to pull the vehicle 47,000 miles, earning the title the furthest distance pulling a vehicle in 12 hours. Does that still count? I mean, obviously it does. I'm not the Guinness expert here, but I mean, like the fact that they were rotating out. I mean, technically, couldn't you go forever? I mean, at that point, I mean, if you had enough people, or if you broke it down into 3 crews, you do 3-hour shifts or whatever it may be. I mean, technically, you could go forever, right? I don't know. That's a weird one, and these are all weird. So. The world's largest flip book is now the size of a tennis court. Um, Te- Techno, a phone manufacturer in China, released a new phone this year to celebrate the company's captured images on a the company captured images of a ballerina dancing and printed it on the large paper to make it the world's largest flip book. The massive flip book is 309.76 square meters and is the size of a tennis court, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. So this thing is massive, the size of a tennis court. And what they did was, to prove how great their phone camera was, they blew it up giant. That's some damn good advertisement. Like, you guys know, I'm a filmmaker. I love my cameras. I got cameras laying around everywhere. Hang on, I can pull it up. Just, yeah, look, I got cameras laying around everywhere. um, Getting ready to make a movie too. I'm working on a script, guys, just so you know. So I'm really into tech. I go to NAB every year, which is the National Broadcasters Association convention, where they roll out all the new tech and gadgets. So I'm pretty I like fingers on the pulse, even though I'm getting older and that pulse is getting weaker. I still kind of am hip. And the fact, even with these fancy cameras, $10,000-$20,000 cameras, it's really hard to take an image that you can blow up that big. The megapixels, all that. There's a lot of information that needs to be on that to expand it out. The fact that they were able to do it on a little phone, that's pretty cool. That's a good advertising thing. God bless them. That's a good world record. Oh, this one. Speaking of good world records, guys, the world's largest mouth gape, gape, belongs to a teenage boy in Pennsylvania. That's just wrong on so many levels. And listen to the kid's name. Philip Angus holds the record for the largest mouth gap. Oh, Philip Angus's friends used to joke about the size of his mouth. I bet they did. But recently, he learned he could be in the running for the world's largest mouth gap. This year, the teen from Boyertown, Pennsylvania. Oh, Teresa Deller, this is your people. Had a dentist officially measure the gape, which is typically runs from the upper and lower insertions. Turns out his gape is 3.75 inches, breaking the record of 3.4. This kid has shoved so much shit in his mouth. This kid has had fists in his mouth. Oh man, When I was in fourth grade, I watched Star Wars and Tron every day for the whole year. Oh man, for real, Lonnie. Um, Tron, I wore that sucker out, man. That was a great one. Um, hey, back to retro. How you doing? We're talking mouth games. Oh man. Oh man. It was actually back to retro that turned me onto this new platform. And he was we did a hey, his channel probably gonna be dropping very soon. We did some March Madness over on his channel. So make sure you checking that out, guys. We did 90s comedies. And he had 64. Oh man, we did some rounds on that, and make sure you're checking that out. Very, very cool. Looks like my ex-wife walking around San Diego Shibuya. Oh my God! Line of the day. Line of the day, sir. Oh, where was it at? Uh, looks like my ex-wife walking around San Diego Shibuya. Oh, like a freaking what was on Nemo? Mine, mine, mine. Oh, oh, yes, yes. We are planning a meetup, guys. We are definitely planning a meetup. We'll be dropping more information before the end of the week. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's freaking, line of the day. Line of the day for sure. Oh, a 62-year-old man. Speaking of Ship Week, a 62-year-old man broke the world record for an 8-hour plank. George Hood, retired police officer and now a personal trainer, decided to break the world record for the longest plank to help raise awareness for mental health. Hey, that's a great, great cause. In 2000, I can barely see. I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard here. Oh my God. He broke the record for the first time when he held the plank for over 1 hour. He lost the title a few years later, but in 2020, he gave it another shot and held the plank for a whopping 8 hours. Holy crap. Oh, that's insane. Oh, that's that's insane. A 10-year-old boy is being called a math genius after solving 196 math questions in 1 minute. Yeah. God bless him. That's all I can do 4 math problems, and I can do one, maybe a half a math problem in 1 minute. South Korean girl group Blackpink broke multiple records when they released their music video for How You Like That on YouTube. Oh, God bless them. I don't know nothing about it. Here you go. A woman broke the world record for eating the most tomatoes in 1 minute. Leah Shutkever, a woman from England, is known for being a competitive eater. In fact, she holds multiple titles in competitive eating, but this year she broke the world record for most tomatoes eaten in 1 minute. It's a lot of freaking tomatoes, man. What do you got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 whole tomatoes in a minute? Woo! No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, guys. Last but not least, let's see. The world this year, a woman broke the record for the longest swim in ice for a female. In February, Amber Filler dove 13.4 inches of ice in Oslo, Norway, and swam for 229,659 feet. She now holds the record for the longest swim under ice, breath held, no fins, no diving suit, female, according. Oh my God. No, thank you. No, thank you in any way. I'm sitting here with the freaking window or with the door open for some better lighting, and I'm like, heck no, man. Ugh, with no wetsuit or anything, that is horrible. That is horrible. Bro, I don't eat that many tomatoes in a week. Oh, back to retro. Did we learn something new about our friend? Tomatoes are disgusting. Oh, back to retro. Does not like tomatoes. That's funny. Getting to know you, getting to know you. Oh man, looks like he's trying to hold another cat. Oh, John's on a roll today, guys. John's on a roll. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up, get you the heck out of here to start your Weed Wednesday. We got a good one, guys. We're starting March Cannabis Madness, and we're going to jump in at 420. We're going to count down to 420 and get into some crazy, crazy stuff, guys. Definitely stay tuned. We're going to be doing strain reviews today, guys, and I'm not 100% sure the route we're going to take, but you know it's going to be weed friendly. All right, guys, jump in on that. Oh, I better get that sucker done. I got a doctor's appointment. All right, guys, I'm going to be working. Appreciate you guys so much, everyone on here, man. This was a great one. You guys rock. Yeah, for sure, Linda. Not for me either. Woo, that's too damn cold. I have trouble going in the river when it's 120 degrees out, because our Colorado River, God bless it. Hopefully all this rain and stuff helps bring it up. But man, that thing's cold. Even at 120 degrees, you're looking at like 65 degree water, and woo, you jump in and you freaking all get all shocked up. You get used to it eventually. But man, imagine that icy water. No, thank you. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys so much. So many people on here, man. I almost hate to go. But this isn't goodbye. This is just so long. And we'll see you guys. Oh, bios con Dios, guys. Go out there, pay it forward, be good to each other. Have a blessed day, guys. Hold that door open. Smile at that older lady who's struggling. Grab the Cheetos off the top shelf or the oatmeal, whatever it is, guys. Pay it forward. Stay elevated. Stay uplifted. Stay elevated. Stay high, guys. Take care of one another. And I will see you at 420, guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home.